Here it is.
Great. I'll get the beast, and we can leave. What about Ryan?
Oh, she's still looking for mittens. Ryan!
She can't possibly hear you. She's upstairs watching the Finn and Robert show. You know that Robert that Lou Dunn got for Christmas? Well, your daughter wound it up, and it captured the dog. Finn is stunned, and Ryan's standing back laughing hysterically, and so is her grandfather.
Well, maybe I gotta get a picture of this. Pardon me, Dee.
Oh, Siobhan, it's so wonderful to have you home.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here. Dee, we did this last night.
Well, I'm not used to you yet.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
It'll be at least a week before we take you for granted.
Oh, good.
Please. Kevin, did a messenger come for me?
I don't believe so, Delia.
A messenger with some advertising layouts in an envelope Bobby sent from the Crystal Palace. Maybe you missed him, the messenger?
I don't believe so, Delia. Doesn't anything ever change around here?
I often wonder, aren't you headed over to the Crystal Palace in a little while yourself?
Well, I'm not sure. I left a message with Georgia for Frank to call me here, and I don't want to miss him. I'm going to give him some feedback on our day with little John. Didn't you think he was a different child this morning?
Well, he was cheerful enough.
Exactly. Now the trick is to follow up. The three of us should spend a few minutes or an hour or so together every day.
Oh.
You look better in your picture, you know that?
Thanks. What picture?
Oh, you haven't seen the paper yet?
No.
Nobody has a newspaper around here. Will you give me the last part of it? So
Yeah, I'll take a look at this first.
No.
Hey, Johnny, come in here. I want to show you something. What do you got?
Oh,
Look at that. A celebrity, your first day back in town.
Oh, sure. They didn't even use my name.
Yeah, well, they sure did use your picture. I guess we won't have to tour the neighborhood after all.
Oh, here's your name. Here it is. Coatless in 0-degree weather, Siobhan Ryan emerged from subway with infant she delivered yesterday on eventful ride from John F. Kennedy Airport. The sister of former U.S. Senator Frank Ryan, daughter of Maeve and Johnny Ryan, who own and operate Ryan's Bar in Riverside.
How do you like that? She comes home, she delivers a baby, and she gives you free publicity.
How about that?
Hey, I'd like to crash in on that.
Is there a midwife in the house?
Oh, you look wonderful.
Thank you, so do you. How are ya? Well, I have never been happier in my entire life since you asked.
Same here, whether you ask or not.
Well, what's going on?
Shall we tell
Yeah.
them? Family, friends. Faith and I... Well, I hate to upstage my sister, but I have some news, too. As soon as Mac can set it up, Faith and I are going to get married.
This week, will the search for the truth
We could find out who your birth parents are in a matter of hours.
bring them back together?
I'm glad you came with me. Some things are just too important to give up on.
Because I have you. And the 3-day musical event is coming. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Still can't decide what to get your mom for Mother's Day?
We have roses, a teddy bear, chocolates.
Try again. How about breakfast in bed? SoapNet's Breakfast in Bed Mother's Day Marathon brings Mom 5 back-to-back episodes of Beverly Hills 90210 and One Tree Hill.
Straight and to the point. I like it.
Give Mom the treat she deserves.
You hear that, Brenda? Sounds like a plan to me.
The Breakfast in Bed Mother's Day Marathon. This Sunday starting at 8 a.m. only on SoapNet.
Oh, how long before the bliss fades and I turn back into a mom?
My credit was bad, so I never thought I could get a computer and TV.
How would you like a brand new super fast computer?
No matter what your credit history, with Tronics Country, you're approved. If you have an active checking account and can afford flexible low payments, we'll send you a brand new computer, guaranteed. Call now and replace that old slow computer with a super fast internet-ready computer from Tronics Country.
My teenager has been asking me for a laptop. Tronics Country made it happen.
And watch this. With your paid order, Tronics Country will send you a free 22-inch LCD high-definition TV and a free state-of-the-art printer.
I made one phone call and they took care of everything. Now I have a brand new wireless laptop.
Call now, and with your brand new computer, free LCD high-def TV, and free state-of-the-art printer, we'll also include an MP3 player, a digital camera, and a software pack upgrade free. No matter what your credit history, you're approved with Tronics Country.
Call 1-800-256-0713 to get your brand new computer.
Have you been wondering if it's really love? Thinking about a new career? If you should stay where you are or make a change? Why take chances with your future? Call California Psychics and get connected to the perfect psychic for you. For years, we've been helping people find the answers to life's questions. Visit CaliforniaPsychics.com and choose from gifted, top-rated psychics, each one screened for their ability to guide people. Pick your psychic online or let our friendly customer care agents assist you. Your reading will take place on the phone, so it's convenient and confidential. Predicting your destiny is just a call or click away. Call 1-800-PREDICT or visit CaliforniaPsychics.com. New customers just $1 per minute. If your psychic reading isn't the best you've ever had, it's free. California Psychics, the psychic service more people trust.
Hello, anybody home?
Francis. Face, darling.
I know, it's a shock.
I think it's terrific.
Oh.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Well, we all do. There's nothing like a wedding to start off the new year.
Congratulations, Frank. Good for you. Hey.
Listen, you don't have to do this. You don't have to pretend that it's all wonderful with you. Because I know you're worried, and I know that you think it's too soon. And you won't hurt me by showing us that. So everybody relax. Because Frank and we're sure. And you'll all come around.
I'll tell you who's all wonderful. Faith Coleridge, who's been my fourth daughter since she was that tall.
Be happy.
Thank you, Bob.
You too.
Thank you.
Excuse me a second, will you? Honey?
Oh, my God. I really thought. I was so sure. I hate her. She's all wrong for it, Mommy. She's fat. And she's laughing at me.
Dee.
She is. Didn't you see the way she looked at me? No, of course not. Nobody ever sees. And Maeve saying Faith's her daughter like that. How could she do that?
Come on, let's go upstairs.
No, I live here. I'm not gonna hide. I don't care if they hear me, and neither should you. You're crying too on the inside. And you have every right.
Okay, now look, I'm a mess inside, but I can handle it, and damn it, I will not have you make a scene. Now go wash your face off or whatever. I'll take you back to the place. We can go over that ad stuff and run it with me.
Talking about advertising when I've just been destroyed. My family's
Dee, now you listen to me. You and Frank and little John, you are a broken family. You are divorced. You are not destroyed. So get off that. Oh, man, I got to get out of here.
Bobby. We're a broken family, but we were getting it together. We had a wonderful day yesterday. We went to Lim's, and little John was glowing all over the place. He was making jokes, and Frank was laughing. Everybody was laughing. Frank loved it. He was a father with his son and his son's mother, and he loved it. And that's what's important to Frank.
Dee, he's marrying Faith.
Well, no, he doesn't.
He is.
Well, we thought maybe the side chapel at St. A's.
Oh, yeah, that's so pretty.
And then we have a reception back here, right?
Oh, it wouldn't be a valid ceremony without that. And I think we're going to wait to take a honeymoon. We decided we'd take a long weekend trip and take little John with us.
Kevin, what do you say we break out a round of drinks?
All right with me, John?
That's a good idea. Then where are you going to live?
But the house, I guess.
Mom?
Early in the morning. Let's just keep it light.
There's a lot you'd like to say.
Well, when we have time.
Well, let's make time now. Don't carry it around.
All right, as soon as Delia gets out of the kitchen.
Toast, everybody.
Don't ask.
Okay.
And he talks about me keeping secrets, about holding back important stuff. That liar!
It's all right, honey. It's okay.
It's not okay. I'll never forgive him. I'll never get over it. I'll get over it. I will be fine. I will be absolutely fine. He had an affair with his sister-in-law.
He what?
I recognized her from her photo at the Ryans. She was talking to the bartender, someone I'd never seen before. His sister-in-law, Siobhan.
Oh, Rose, what the hell are you saying?
They didn't know me. She was telling the bartender how much she loved him and how close they are. And she'd been away, but they were as close as ever. And she came home for him. And she wants to strangle me.
Well, what is...
Exact words.
What does she know about you?
I don't know, whatever he's told her. Which is, apparently, how I've let him and Ryan down. Close as ever. He certainly didn't waste any time.
Oh. Well, I don't believe this. You didn't hear right.
I heard perfectly.
Well, what does Jack say?
I didn't talk to him, I left.
You went over there to talk to him?
Yes, I went there to crawl on my hands and knees to that liar. And if ever the hand of God ever saved anyone, it saved me. I was going to say I'd marry him.
I know that.
Then don't yell at me for not talking to him. You didn't yell. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm shocked. You actually just stood there.
I stood there while Siobhan Ryan assassinated my character and blabbered like an idiot. That's not the worst, Matthew. The worst is Jack making me crazy because I couldn't tell him my whole story.
He had never said anything about his sister-in-law?
Yeah. He mentioned her exactly the way Johnny Ryan talked about her at Christmas dinner. That she was funny, crazy, beautiful. She is very beautiful.
Well, so are you. That's not a factor.
I guess she's the closest thing there is to Mary. I suppose it started... Oh, what do I care? It's his business. His life. His kid, his sister-in-law. I don't ever want to think about him again.
Well, time...
The great healer. Well, at least I didn't get caught. At least I'm free.
I suppose.
I am.
Well, in a legal sense, of course, but the emotional problem, you'll have to talk to him sometime.
Yeah. The day hell freezes over.
Look what's coming this month.
You can't keep it a secret forever.
I can't be pregnant.
I love you so much.
You love me too much. No! Tell me, what did you do?
I slept with Hattie.
All this May on All My Children. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. A brother's good intentions
He deserves a better life. You turn him into the cops!
bring shocking consequences.
I hereby sentence you to 5 years.
This week,
I know that you tried to do the right thing. He betrayed Michael.
You think you're still under my protection?
watch General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson. Were you or a loved one diagnosed with lung cancer? If so, we urge you to call the number on your screen now for a free legal consultation. Some lung cancers, along with the other cancers listed on your screen, may be linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in mills, factories, or while working as a plumber, electrician, plasterer, maintenance worker, or janitor may have put you at risk. In addition, because asbestos was widely used on ships, those working in shipyards, including Navy veterans, may have also been exposed. Asbestos has been used in many commercial applications, including insulation, fireproof fabrics, automotive parts, building materials, and small kitchen appliances. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with lung cancer or another asbestos-related cancer, call now for a free legal consultation. You may be entitled to compensation. Call 1-800-849-6478. Again, that's 1-800-849-6478.
This week, will the search for the truth
We could find out who your birth parents are in a matter of hours.
bring them back together?
I'm glad you came with me. Some things are just too important to give up on.
Because I have you. And the 3-day musical event is coming. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
People are talking about All My Children on Facebook and who should run Fusion. Olia Margaret says Greenlee is fierce, but Deb Boomer disagrees. Team Erica all the way. She's there because of her daughter, Kendall.
I loved it when people talk about me.
Whose team are you on? People are talking about All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
And he's the lucky devil, I tell you.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
To my oldest son and the daughter of my oldest friend. Love, long life, happiness.
Thank you. Now it's my turn. To Faith, who gives me hope. And you're right, Kevin, I am a lucky devil.
To Francis, Xavier, Michael, Ryan. To Frank, I love you.
Well, I guess business calls. Congratulations again, you two. Siobhan, don't you go away again now.
Okay.
Dee, you all set?
Little John was very happy this morning. Congratulations.
I want to talk to you more about little John. I'll call you.
Good. I was worried little John would still be afraid of you after you gave him the wrong medicine, but he's not, so that's good.
Faith, look, would you be my audience for 3 or 4 minutes so I can recount my Irish adventures? I have a fierce need to tell someone, and nobody will listen to me.
Kevin, I would love to listen to your stories.
Well, I booked, I think it must have been
Hey,
on Despair Air.
Uh-oh.
Strangest airline.
About you and Rose.
Siobhan, stop thinking.
No, these are very, very smart thoughts. Come on.
And on one condition. When I give you the word, you shut up.
Oh, I didn't realize how badly I needed to sit down.
Faith and Frank,
Yeah, I'm glad, but
same here.
you really love Rose, right?
I thought we'd change the subject.
No. See, what I get from you is you love her and she loves you, but she said no. And so you're mad and you think she should come to you.
Siobhan. Okay. I can see you're not going to leave this alone until I lay it out for you, so I'm going to try, all right? I'm not making moves. I'm not playing games. I'm not trying to maneuver Rose. I proposed to her. I asked her to tell me what the hang-up is, to trust me with it. She walked away. She literally walked out of my apartment.
Yeah, but if she loves you, and she'd still do that, she has to be very scared. The pain she thinks she's avoiding has to be enormous.
Well, I'm sure that's true.
Look, for a long time I was afraid to admit how I felt about you, and if you hadn't helped me, I'd have kept quiet forever. That hang-up would be running me to this day, and I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be friends.
Well, this is different. As I said before, maybe I made a big mistake.
In asking her to marry you?
And maybe in how I feel about her. Maybe I'm not in love with her, whatever the hell that means.
You know what that means. Mary and you knew.
I don't expect to ever love anyone again the way I love Mary. You don't love two very different women in the same way. I figured out that much. I'm fascinated with Rose, with the way her head works, with what's going on inside of her. And when she's loose and happy, we have a terrific time. And Ryan's crazy about her, so I decided that I loved her. And maybe I was wrong. Obviously, I was wrong in asking her to marry me, and maybe I was wrong about the rest of it. And maybe, on some level, she realized that, and that's why she said no. Anyway, this much I'm sure of. Anything further will have to come from her.
Jack.
Yeah.
You're mad. Your feelings are hurt. Take a little time, and then go buy roses. Clean out Devoki's shop. Red, white, pink, yellow. Send them all. Roses to Rose with your love.
Siobhan, end of discussion. I'm giving you the word. You promised.
Okay. No more.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
There's nothing that can stop us from starting our life together right now. There's always hope.
I've wanted this for so long.
It's a week of fabulous guests on The View with ABC's Grey's Anatomy's Ellen Pompeo. Plus, Judge Judy brings order to The View. Then, for the first time in 22 years, Barbara Walters and Iron Mike Tyson sit down for his first ever interview on The View. It's a can't miss week, only on ABC.
Where would you go next if you had a hover-round power chair? The Statue of Liberty? The Grand Canyon? It's all possible with a hover-round.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise, inventor and founder of Hover-Round. When we say you're free to see the world, we mean it.
Call today and get a free Hover-Round information kit that includes a video and full color brochure.
It's by far the best chair I've ever owned.
Last year, 9 out of 10 people got their Hover-Round for little or no money.
No cost, absolutely no cost to me.
Breaking news. When you call today, we'll include a free Hover-Round collapsible grabber with the purchase of your power chair. It reaches, it grabs, it's collapsible, and it's portable. It goes wherever you go. Get it free while supplies last.
Call 1-800-721-7096 to get your free video, brochure, and your free Hover-Round collapsible grabber. 1-800-721-7096. That's 1-800-721-7096.
This Mother's Day, find gifts for every mom in your life at Overstock.com. Show mom you care. And your entire order ships for just $2.95. Overstock.com, endearingly low prices.
So what do you think? 30 days, max.
We'll see about that.
Glade Lasting Impressions. 2 complimentary fragrances alternate to keep things fresh day after day. And not just for 30 days.
Okay.
Our longest lasting plug-ins air freshener lasts for 60.
Well, that lasted longer than I thought.
I knew it would. Get freshness that won't fade away for 60 days with Plug-ins Lasting Impressions.
And yes, it's Glade.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Now playing on DirecTV Cinema.
From the director of Juno,
I put up 60,000 a year domestic. What's your tone?
That's a personal question.
What is it, this big?
I don't want to brag. So I was in the neighborhood.
It's time to connect
You haven't been around much. Well, here it is. This is your chance.
with the movie of the year, the movie of the moment.
You never got married. That's true. You never even tried. Define try. No.
George Clooney, Up in the Air. Movies playing on channels 125 through 199.
I suppose that'll be enough.
I can do without it
Not I. I need my tea.
for times like this. Difficult times.
Francis, I don't want this to be a difficult time. Between us, I mean.
I don't either, Ma.
I love that girl so much. And you did warn me, but
Yes, I did warn you. Now, I don't want to fight about this, but I saw your face out there, and I want to break the tension.
yes, all right. I thank you for that.
Now, this is not a match to please a whole lot of people besides Faith and me. You don't have to be pleased. And I'm not going to do my lawyer thing and lay out all the reasons why I think I'm right and you're wrong. It's not open for debate. But you are, after all, my favorite mother. And you are clearly upset. Now, what can I do to help?
Short of changing the events of the last few months, I don't know. I tell you, it's an odd feeling, having you taking care of me. You being the one to keep the channels open so that I don't go over the...
Spend all your free minutes in the last row at church.
Yes. And I may do it still. I mean, it's a great comfort, spiritually and otherwise.
Plus, the telephone doesn't ring.
Yes, yes, that's right. And my feet don't hurt.
Well, Ma, then you go to church. And when you're there, will you please try and work a little harder at trusting me?
Francis, I trust you completely.
Not if you think I'm going to leave Faith for Jill.
Son, it's nothing that you would do deliberately or out of cruelty. Oh, Francis, please don't think that I'm lacking in trust. It's a mixture of fears and old hopes and new hopes and things that I've learned through my experience. My experience tells me that...
The pattern with Jill and I cannot be changed, is that?
What you've had with Jill has not been ended. It's never been resolved.
Well, then, to whatever extent that's true, I'm going to leave it up to time. Words don't do it. Meetings don't do it.
I agree with you there.
All right.
But I have to refine.
Oh, no, here we go.
Well, I mean, I believe that time is the answer to this. But in the weeks to come, in the meanwhile, I think you should hold fast and keep steady. I mean, this is not the time to take a tremendous step like getting married.
Ma, I cannot stop living and wait for...
You're twisting my words, son.
No.
I didn't say stop living.
Ma, I love her so much. Trust me. Well, do you at least feel any better, more so than you did 5 minutes ago?
Incredibly, yes. Don't ask me why.
Great. That's all I really wanted. It's all your fault, Maeve Colery, Ryan.
Oh, yes.
You went and had these 5 very wild kids.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.